born in the United States. My parents are from India, and that itself is a very important fact for me. The reality of my heritage, something I've tried to come to terms with over the course of my life. But I'm also influenced by a lot of other things. I grew up playing Western classical music on violin, and I grew up listening to pop and rock and hip-hop and soul music on the radio, and I picked up piano by ear and basically tried to play the songs that I heard and kept improvising. And it was through improvisation that I learned how to interact with other musicians. Since that time, I've gotten to interact with musicians from all over the world and build things together with them. So I'm most associated with the jazz world. I make my own original music in that format. I also collaborate with a lot of Indian musicians and with a lot of people in hip-hop and rock and electronic music. And I write contemporary classical music for Western chamber ensembles.
I guess I'll put it this way. To me, the main beat is 4+5. So I hear it as like, that's sort of what I feel as the kind of, if you want to call it the pulse. But I also feel subdivisions of that pulse.
So I hope that my work expresses a kind of cosmopolitan awareness of a lot of diverse influences, but also how we're all connected. I was part of the first wave of Indian Americans, the first generation of people of Indian parents born in the United States. And at the time, which was the 70s, it wasn't so easy to get access to Bollywood culture, to those movies and that music and that stuff. It was more occasional, and my connection to Indian music and Indian heritage was through singing bhajans and things like this, and Carnatic music, Hindustani music, everyone from Ravi Shankar to M.S. Subbulakshmi and all these kind of the old guard of Indian classical music. And the other thing was that because we were a new population in America, becoming an American, becoming a person, was itself an improvisation. And so, to me, I guess I found myself relating to music that has a lot of improvisation in it because it helped me express myself. It allows me to be myself. Not just allows me, encourages me to be myself, to work with my own influences, my own loves, and the things that I cherish about music and sound and rhythm, and do everything in my own way. It's sort of a genre that encourages individual expression, and it's also something that's in distinction to the mainstream of American culture. It's something that emerged almost defiantly on the margins of American culture. And so that's part of why I related to it too, is that it helped me kind of express my own marginality, my own sense of dignity in the face of that, So that's sort of what it's been for me, is that it's been that journey of discovering myself and becoming something new every time.